The campaign got off to a dream start as Ian Barnes, Chris Locke and Oliver Thompson came out firing during their match with the Western Isles. The Falklands dominated the ends with precise draw shots and excellent team communication, sealing a confident 16-7 victory for the Falklands.
It was a good game from all three of us. Everyone made a big contribution. We had a great win.
Yeah, that was our second ever game as this triples team, so it was always things to learn on our first game, the things to work on, but yeah, we managed to get the result and that was the most important bit, and we enjoyed ourselves.
Up next, Shetland proved a tougher challenge. Despite some good early ends and a few even better ends towards the game's conclusion, where the Falklands managed to score 2 points in end 9, and in end 10, the Falklands were outplayed, going down 17-7. Still, plenty of positives and lessons to take forward.
This is the first time we've all really played together in an international competition, so it's a good learning curve, but there's a lot of challenges going into the next game, and there's a lot of learning things that we need to work on moving forward to against Jersey and someone else in the next game, so yeah, a lot of learning curves.
Jersey, one of the tournament's strongest teams, brought high intensity and sharp shot selection. The Falklands fought for every point but were held off, falling 14-4. And in one of the closest matches of their run, the Falklands battled Bermuda end for end. The Falklands made some good attempts early on in the game, where a few brilliant bowls scored the team some points. But in the end, Bermuda just edged the match 13-10. A fantastic effort from the team with heads held high. Determined to bounce back, the lads delivered a brilliant display against Guernsey. Sharp strategy, patient play and a clutch final bowl secured the hard-fought 11-9 win, a real highlight of the group stage. And finally, in the last match of the tournament against the hosting nation, the Falkland Islands went head-to-head with Orkney. It was a nail-biting game with some fantastic efforts from the Falklands. A good set of bowls from the Falklands saw the team make an early advance in the game, but Orkney kept pushing on, gaining a slight edge over the Falklands. By end 5, Orkney were ahead by 5 points, but the Falklands made a little comeback in end 6, and again in end 9. The Falklands, still determined to advance, were able to score 3 additional points, but the Orkney side refused to let the Falklands get past them. In the end, the Falklands were outplayed 14-8, just missing out on a medal, putting them in 4th place overall.
Yeah, it's a great game. It was always going to be a fight to see who won. And as those guys were saying, I mean, it's on their own pitch and they're on their own rink, so they probably know that a bit better than we do. But I think we put up a really good fight, and yeah, fantastic. Yeah, really good.
I think each one of us performed really well at different times in the game, and that's what you need to play as a triple. If you're no good all playing really well on one end and then not being able to really do a lot on others. If one does well on one end, one does well on the next, you all contribute. Every member of our squad that came here has gone away with at least a 4th place. And it's very stiff competition here, so great for the entire Team Falklands.
Despite narrowly missing out on a medal, a valiant effort was made by the Falklands in the men's triples. With some positive highlights and learning experiences now under their belt, there will surely be nothing holding them back from a win in the future.